Hey everybody, Mark Stiles of Stiles Law down here at Studio B, following up on yet another question from one of our clients. Now, before I get to the question, I want to talk about where we are. Summer 2019, Massachusetts. Real estate prices are accelerating at a very rapid pace. So what the question was, Mark, the appraiser didn't value our property at the purchase price. What do we do? Okay. So first and foremost, if you're getting an appraisal, then you're probably also getting financing. So you're borrowing money to purchase the home. So what happens if the bank appraises the property that you're looking to buy, but the value that the appraiser indicates for the property is less than what you've agreed to purchase the property for? What do you do? Well, first you look to your contract. What does your contract say? Your purchase and sale agreement might identify this as a potential issue and might have resolved it in the agreement. In your mortgage contingency clause, there might be a provision in there for this situation. If the appraiser for the lender brings the property in at a value lower than what you've agreed to pay, there may be a remedy available in the agreement. Usually the remedy that would be put into the agreement would be the buyer's ability to terminate that agreement. So where do we stand? You've agreed to buy the property for $500,000, but the appraiser said that the property was only worth $495,000. Are you going to terminate the agreement? Well, your agreement may say that you can, and that is an option. Or you could negotiate with the seller. Because you have the ability to terminate, then the seller would probably want to come to the table with a negotiation. And the reality of it is that appraising a property should be a science. They're using comparative values of other properties, so most appraisers should come in at the same value. What if the seller does not want to negotiate, but I still want to buy the property? Well, you have to look to your lender because this will absolutely affect the loan-to-value ratio. What do I mean by that? When you use financing to purchase a property, there's what's called a loan-to-value ratio. The value is usually the purchase price, and the loan is obviously the loan. So the ratio between the purchase price and the loan amount is the ratio that you're agreeing with the bank to borrow the money. However, if the appraised value comes in less than the amount that you're purchasing, that becomes the value. So if the lender was willing to lend you money at a 95% loan-to-value ratio, and your appraisal came in lower, that ratio is going to shift downward, which means the loan-to-value ratio isn't going to work, or you're going to have to come to the closing with additional funds that aren't being financed. Bottom line, hopefully reasonable minds prevail. And in good faith and fair dealing, the seller will also realize that they're not going to be able to sell the house to somebody for more than the fair market value. And because there is the so-called bird in the hand, a good faith negotiation should take place and the parties should make it to closing with smiles on their faces. Folks, I hope this was helpful content. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at Stiles Law and share this with everyone and anyone. Be well, folks.